Hello, Brian the Fanboy here, and today I'm going to review Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie from 1995, and I'm going to compare it with Super Sentai. Now, the movie starts with an opening crawl telling the story about the Power Rangers in Zordon, what they do. Then we move on to where the Rangers are, parachuting, and this is for a charity event. Eventually, they landed at the destination, and the crowd of people, among them are a boy named Fred, and we also meet his father. Yes. Now the Rangers they landed on their target perfectly, and everybody celebrated. At the construction site, Bulk and Skull landed over there by mistake, and the construction workers they found some kind of lid, and then the lid opened up and revealed to be what looks like a statue of a claw holding a purple egg. Now, the Rangers, while rollerblading, they were contacted by Sordon and Alpha, and were told to come to the command center. And yes, they arrived, and Sordon told them about this bee named Ivan Ooze, who caused trouble a long time ago. And yes, he must not be free. Now, at night, Sad, Rita, Goldar, and this big creature called Mortal, or whatever his name is, who was created for the movie since he was not part of the TV show. Well, they arrive, and Lord said he opened up the purple egg, and at first it appeared to be look like purple liquid, but then the liquid turned into a being, and it was Ivan Ooze. And Ivan, he agreed to destroy Zordon. And yes. Now, yes, Sid and the others, they left, and the Rangers arrived. And Kimberly asked this guy if he's seeing some kind of a being, and the guy she was asking turned out to be Ivan Ooze in disguise. And then the Rangers introduced themselves, and Ivan he summoned was only these Ooze men to fight the Rangers, and Ivan left. And yes, eventually the fight was getting more harder, so they morphed. Now, for red, blue, black, pink, and yellow, their costumes were based on Ranger, while the White Ranger costume is from Ranger. Yes, and so that's where they fought to Usman, and they had a more lighter way. Now, back at the command center, Ivan he arrived and destroyed the whole place. Back at the construction site, the Rangers they managed to defeat the Oozeman, but then their powers went away, and they returned to the command center, and it was all destroyed. As Zordon, he is lying down on where his tube used to be, and Alpha told the Rangers about this great power that's on a planet called Phaedos, but he only has enough power to send them there, but not enough power to bring them back. And the Rangers have to hope that the great powers over there so they can you know, defeat Ivan. At the Moon Palace, Rita and Zed saw where the Rangers were going, and Ivan, he decided to take over. He put Zed and Rita inside a snow globe and gave Goldar and Moldar an opportunity to either join him or to join Rita and Zed. And yes, the two minions, they agreed to work for Ivan. And then Ivan, he summoned these bird creatures called Tengu warriors and set them off to go after the Rangers. Now, the Rangers arrived on Phaedos and they, yes, walk around. And the back on Earth, Ivan had a plan to get his machines up and running, and his was to plan is to disguise himself as a carnival wizard and sell these ooze products to children that they can use on their parents, making the children think these were just novelty things, but not something that can actually do something to them. Anyway, the Tengus arrived on Phaedos and attacked the Rangers, and then yes, it was getting hard. But then somebody arrived, and it was a woman, and she used her sticks to well, she was twirling her sticks, and it made some kind of sound. And the Tengus they arrived. Now back on Earth, Ivan was overseeing the parents taking up his machines, robots, and yeah, let's see. So the Tenkus arrived, and well, when they told Ivan that they didn't manage to destroy the Ranger and to the, but the woman, Ivan he destroyed the Tengu warriors and he has wanted to get his work done as quickly as possible. Another thing is that the woman who helped the Rangers is named Dulcia, and at first she told the Rangers to leave, but the Rangers they told her about Sordon and Ivan Ooze, and once she heard the whole story, she decided to help them, and the Rangers follow her. And eventually they arrived at this kind of area, and a ceremony was held, and the Rangers they got these new ninja you know, costumes and the Ranger colors, and also new animal spirits. Rocky got the ape, Billy got the wolf, Adam got the frog, Kimberly got the crane, Aisha got the bear, and Tommy got the falcon. I think I got them all. Yes, and they wanted to join, but well, I mean, to see her would have joined it, but she couldn't go further than uh, she wanted. Otherwise, she age has probably a sword on. So the Rangers went up without her. Back on Earth, uh, everything was almost done, and Ivan told the parents to leave to the tomb. Oh, and also Fred, he figured out Ivan's plan, and well, he tried to get his father to snap out of it, but nothing was working. Now, back on Phaedos, the Rangers, they walk out, and one of the challenges was that they had to deal with a living fossil, but eventually they managed to well, Tommy, he pulled a bone out of the fossil, and it was defeated. And then the Rangers arrived, uh, well, at his place, and yeah, oh yes, then came this, well, the creatures who were supposed to be like the guardians to fight the Rangers, and the Rangers call on their animal spirits, and they managed to defeat these stone creatures, and eventually they got new Ranger powers and new swords, and they headed back to Earth. Once they arrived, they found out that Ivan's been busy because his machines called the Ectomorphicons. They've been attacking Angel Grove, and before they could put the sword on, they first had to deal with the problem in the city and call on the swords. And they managed to, yes, fight the swords individually, and then they combined. Well, first was just the crane, bear, wolf, ape, and frog, and it became the Ninja Megazord. And then Goku Ranger, it was, let's see, um, Goguru Shogun, or something like that. No, no, I remember. It was Goguru Dai Shogun, yes. And yes, Tommy had to help the monorail first before he could combine with the rest. Eventually, the Ninja Megazord it this destroyed one of the Entomorphicons, and Ivan was upset about that he combined with the remaining one. Now, Tom, oh yeah, I forgot to mention that Fred, he told the other kids about Ivan's plan, and at first they didn't believe him, but he eventually convinced them. Yes, eventually, now Tommy, he saved the monorail, and Tommy, he went to combine with the rest to form the Falcon Ninja Megazord. It was called the Super Goguru Shogun and Goku Ranger. And see, yes, anyway, now with all six Rangers and the same Megazord, um, they fought and well, they decided to have Ivan follow them into space. So when they're then in space, Aisha she pressed a button that make the ninja like a Megazord kick Ivan into a comet, and that was the end of Ivan. And the Rangers returned to the command center, only to find out that it was too late since Zordon is dead. But Tommy remembered about the great power, and so the Rangers used their new powers to, oh yes, fix the command center and brought Zordon back to life. And everybody was happy. And back in Angel Grove, at Angel Grove Harbor, everybody was celebrating. And You also heard that Fred did his part by helping save the parents from Ivan's influence. And then there was this fireworks, and a sign that says "Thank you, Power Rangers." And yes, everybody was celebrating, and that was the end of the movie. There were some things I left out, but I didn't want to make this review too long. And I also, for what I most remember from watching many times as a kid, but yes, no, what do I think of the movie after watching Super Sentai? Yeah, well, it was alright. I mean, as a kid, I was excited about it, but as an adult, especially after watching Super Sentai, well, they did try to be original, uh, and how they did it without using Sentai footage. So yes, I think that's all I can say about the 1995 Partners movie in this video and its comparison with Super Sentai. And also, please subscribe to my channel because it will help me a lot. And also, please share this video on social media like Facebook, Twitter, or whatever. So that's it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.